what these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mikey,
throwing on their first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
To throw. He's going deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and just 2 to go.
Cowboy 80.
Walker trying to run for the first. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3.
At their own 3-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Working near his goal line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bravo 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go, 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 go. Check. 79 Bronco. Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, that's Williams. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He cuts it right. Jahmyr Gibbs to the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He goes to the hurry up here.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This is brought in at the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It is Cup left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. To pick up a 33 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. Let's bring him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Head to 60, head to 60.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about his players' closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. There's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. And go and play action. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that, it just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 2 set of downs from the 37. Working on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line pass. I'll throw it. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 41.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Walker running to the right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll look to throw. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 26 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Okay,
Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
ready, let go.
Walker on 1st down. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing it on second down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 32.
Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now throw to start the drive. Arroyo on the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. Let's go now. 1st down.
They'll go play action. Spree in the center of the field. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down to the inside, the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Gibbs.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Jake, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
They're throwing it. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a hole. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And This drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing from the gun here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Walker now from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Setting him on the dive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw it. Completed to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returnable from near the end zone. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll work against the blitz. Completes it to Horton. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing it again here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Lions will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Second down pass play coming. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happens right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
You're going to try to throw for it. That one is caught. Horton has it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Mustang, Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Hold. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 average. 60. Track 60. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, no, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, they look wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Pass play now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Yep, straight. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, pass coming. Escapes the pocket. This is hauled in by Harris. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. What a time to rip off that side of the game, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
To Gibbs now on second. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 28. Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Again to throw on second. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more important, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. It's Gibbs on the carry. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting the offense a 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Dicker connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Going from the gun here. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Seahawks.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. To the left. He's got a roll. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 28 more yards.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
18 left. Let's go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down and goal.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Top row 18.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
Hey, again, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions about set to celebrate this win. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's get 2.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him
The
down.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the backup, first throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Seahawks.
1st down from the 41. Hurts now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And again, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. It's Hurts once again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's able to get this down to the 36.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And start with a give to Davis. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going right back to Davis. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Davis. And he's going to be stopped well shut at that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That one's 4th down coming up.
The 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Lions ready for the punt. Jordan
formation.
Stout's the one to send it away. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. A critical mistake to make as they bring the punter off the field. That gives them a 1st down.
On the set.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions.
Just come outside.